Hello everybody, this is Zigzag Zog coming to you from Western Kentucky, and we're back to continue our playthrough of XCom 2 War of the Chosen, featuring Long War of the Chosen. And we're ready to go in on Operation Moonfire, which is part of the Liberation Chain, destroy the network tower. We have a very light mission because we boosted infiltration last time out, so it brought it down to very light resistance, 10 to 12. Now what I can't exactly remember is this is the mission I think that the Chosen are locked behind, so I don't know if that means we're going to see the Chosen on this mission, or once we complete this mission that will unlock the Chosen and they'll start showing up. So I guess we'll find out when we're in the middle of it all. Our flare only takes 2 turns to get evacuated. We do have a concealed start, and we definitely need to have a sweep objective, so we just got to clear out all the enemies. I would guess that's what that means. So let's view the squad we're taking out. We have Mr. Data, the android, Guinan, the listener, Reginald, Barclay, Q, and Geordi, VISOR, LaForge. And Data is our sharpshooter, Guinan is the assault. They are buddy-buddy. They are bond mates. Maybe the first ones I made. I think the first ones I've taken on a mission at least. And Barclay's our ranger, Q is the technical, and LaForge is our shinobi. So enough talk, let's get on in there and have some fun with this mission.
Commander, this will be a 2-pronged assault. First, we hack the heart of the Advent Tower and disrupt their network, but we'll have to move fast. If we can seize control of that data, Shen's cooking up a little surprise for them that should more than get their attention. Lock it down, secure the surrounding area, and remove all enemy security forces guarding the target. All goes well, they won't even see us coming.
Alright, we're heading into Chicago for this one, Operation Moonfire.
Move to infiltrate the network tower. Locate the access point and hack in to seize the broadcast signal.
Alright, we have a concealed start for our first access. We're up high on the tower. Going this way does not seem to be an option. We don't seem to have access to get up and over on this side, so it looks like we need to go around the other way, if I'm seeing things correct. So let's see who we want to lead it off with. I'm thinking Guinan will start out with you leading the way. Nothing so far. Let's move you up to the corner. As a matter of fact, yeah, we don't seem to have cover from that point, so it's either here or farther back that we want to move. We'll bring you the half cover. So nothing right off the bat. We'll bring you Mr. Data. Let's bring you down this way for potential sniper position.
I would be happy to, sir.
And follow up with everybody else.
Be right there.
That's not cover across the way, so I guess we'll be safe getting cover for everybody at least.
Stop by.
So we don't have to worry about that wandering drone that always seems to show up for us. But I don't know what kind of pods we're going to see on this particular mission.
Aye, sir.
Eerie and mysterious, our first real mission that feels like the unknown to me. It's been a while since I've done one of these, a long while, so it feels very new and unknown to me. It's been that long. So let's first get over this way, Guinan, and see if we can see anything. So far, so good. We aren't seeing much. Since we don't have an immediate timer of any kind, we'll get, rather than push you all the way up and risk going too far, let's get up into this corner cover. Do it a piece at a time, seeing what we can see, and so far So far so good. And we do have a way, well, this door is open to get us over that way, so it's hard for me to tell exactly which direction I'm going to ultimately need to take, but let's continue pushing forward a bit. Be nice to get the shinobi a little farther up, a little farther forward. We'll go with the shinobi right inside the door for the moment. And Data, can we get you a nice rooftop perch yet? Nah, we're just going to bring you forward. Provide a little steady weapon protection.
The Borg, the Romulans.
Okay, we're getting our first sound across the tower. Kind of over in this direction, that general direction. So that's something to be aware of. Guinan, how do we want to move you forward at this point? Let's bring you right here and see if we get any more vision. Park you right there for now. So far so good, so far so nothing. Reginald Barclay will get you up near the front to take advantage of your abilities up close. And we don't want... That'd be nice to have Q near the front also.
Good.
And it's nice to have a shinobi near the front for a little slashing action. But we definitely don't need to go crashing through any great building, so we'll bring you right
Nice
here.
day for a little trip.
And can we get you a little perch up top? Nothing that has cover, huh? Nothing that has cover.
Aye, sir.
So it's all stealth. Here we go with our first vision. 2 sectoids and a Viper. Nice little pod over there. And we definitely have sight on all of it. Question is, how do we want to activate? We don't have range with any kind of flamethrower. Can we get ourselves positioned to maybe do the activation with a flamethrower next time? Is that maybe how we want to look at it? Get everybody else kind of positioned based on that. There is an option right there. So this is what I'm thinking. Let's see. How far can the flamethrower, can we get up the flamethrower right here? It would get us in potentially ideal position to use it next turn, especially if they keep their patrolling in the same direction. So let's give that move a shot. We only have so much maneuverability over here. Shinobi has range this way. So it may be that I want to get somebody up top here to have an ability to move down in reaction down on these guys, especially with these kind of aliens that we got. They're susceptible most definitely to the shinobi blade, and there shouldn't be much risk of activating up there. We can get up there stealthily, so let's do it. Geordi, LaForge, let's get you placed right up here. So you are best to react that way. Now I'd like the idea of having run and gun up close, but run and gun also, if they scatter forward, I have pretty good range for run and gun down there. I'm wondering if I want to get maybe my ranger with good cover there to take some shots up close. Let's do that. And then is there a way we can get you forward that's still safe? Not super. Well, we got half cover right here that would still get you near the front Guinan. So I'm kind of thinking maybe that's where we place you. And get our sniper up in the full cover to shoot across the way. And we will look at steadying his weapon. We'll overwatch here. And everybody else double moved. Let's see which way they patrol. Right into me, right into flamethrower territory. They're gonna go so far to activate anybody? No. So the unsuspecting group is primed. Problem is, I didn't think of putting... Now I can explode that there. That only hurts the Viper. As my activation, it sure makes a heck of a lot of noise. The problem is, with my flame, I've moved Guinan. Oh, okay, Guinan's not in the way, thank God. I just realized after the fact that she might have been in the way. So let's open the fun with the flamethrower. I think everybody's close enough, hopefully, that we will not put anyone on Overwatch. And let's do triple the fun damage over here and see what kind of fire we start.
Oh, I just had a splendid idea.
And we are no longer hidden either. So the rest of this tower mission is out in the open.
Alright, let's do it.
And they're running all over the place and on fire as they do it for a lot of them. So we gotta think out how we want to do this. We definitely have a burning sectoid inside, which we can get to on a flank with Guinan, putting her in half cover. We've got our shinobi up top that hopefully can take care of our little... No, we're not going to run him. We have our shinobi up top that hopefully can take care of the Viper for 4 hit points. And I think I'll do that first just in case I need to figure out a way to get Guinan up there somehow. Is there even a way she can get up there without burning? Yes, there is, just in case the blade doesn't work and we get this unlucky graze. So let's start the action this way with the shinobi right here on top. Where do I want to do the attack from? I'm thinking this cover will be just fine. 1 down, 2 to go. Now I can get you inside Guinan. That's a nice shotgun shot right there to hopefully take care of that sectoid. We also should have a sniper shot, 97%, so it's not a given, but we have precision shot available. We also potentially, by exploding this thing, can take care of the sectoid that way. But let's take a 97% precision shot. Right here, that should take care of it right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the damage we're expected to do, 4 to 6. So I'm definitely doing precision shot for the extra crit that we should get. And let's see if we can knock out this sectoid right here. Whether we can knock it out will kind of help me figure out what we got to do with some of the other soldiers. Can you do it, Data? Yeah. Nice to connect where and how we want to be connecting. So we have a possibility there, and what kind of possibility do we have here in case? Well, we can get up close, but it's not going to be a flank as my backup shot. So Guinan, we're hoping you can just do it for us. Let's put you all the way in the building here. We'll make a little noise with the glass, but I think they already know we're here all of a sudden. So let's get you in through the window and get a flank shot and hopefully do the job on this last sectoid.
Yes.
Good chance to be successful unless we get minimum damage, but we have a pretty high crit chance at 94%, so let's do it, Guinan. There we go. It's nice playing with laser weapons. Do you notice the damage in the to-hit chances? And the damage that we're dealing. I love it. So our first group is out of the way. Unfortunately, now we are no longer hidden. And our hack point that we want to get to is across the way. I have a feeling the rest of the enemies that we are going to be facing here are going to be very nearby. So we got to be careful how we're moving forward right now. In fact, I'm thinking I might just overwatch Reginald Barclay at the moment rather than pushing him forward with no backup, and we'll just kind of try to protect our current position as is with him.
Standing by.
Let's see if anyone comes a-running with the noise that we've made. And they're coming from the backside over here.
Whatever Advent is using for fuel is
A
extremely
purifier,
volatile.
true.
Avoid giving them any opportunity to detonate those tanks.
So we got to make sure we stay away from some of these tanks too. Okay, we got ourselves in a flank spot here with our sniper, so that's not a good position to be in. And these guys, a stun lancer is awful close. Purifier's not too close yet, so I'm not concerned that way, but if the purifier gets close, oh boy, watch out. So where is the best place that I got to move my sniper to get him where he needs to be? Thinking right now I need to get you some full cover, Mr. Data, and that's your highest priority, is getting you into full cover. So let's at this point pull you back here. Up above I don't have the luxury of any kind of full cover that I'm comfortable with, so we're going to take you, keep you down below inside. You're very exposed also right now, Mr. Data. I mean Reginald Barclay. And they're over in pretty full cover for you too. Let's see, we do have a rocket available, but they aren't clumped up quite enough, and I don't really want to waste a rocket, plus they're not in sight. So I don't have to pull back very far potentially with you, Reginald, in order to be able to... Now that's only half cover right there, and that gets you on fire, moving you up to get out elevation for proper use next time. A lot of half cover here, a lot of half cover. I sure would like to be able to have you available for some Overwatch, but I also don't want to get you near anything that can explode. So let's work on the half cover right now with Overwatch here. I think that's the best thing we can do to still help our defenses.
I'll try.
Let's see, what have we got here? We're probably just going to have to Overwatch with you. Q. And get everybody else into kind of some Overwatch positions as best we can. Over here we're going to get you, Geordi, LaForge, into an Overwatch position up in the corner. It's only half cover once again, but they're the ones that are going to have to move out into the open to get into any range on us. We got to take advantage of our Overwatch while we got it and get a little elevation. We'll take that.
Aye, sir.
And finally, Guinan. Unfortunately, with your scatter ray, you're not the ideal candidate for Overwatch. So where is the best option to put you? We have the ability to double move, but that gets you, I don't want you in shot range. I want them to have to move forward, so we have Overwatch. Let's see. Or do we keep you far back and try to get an extra move, maybe a steady weapon over to Data into your teammate? Do we have that ability? This is now a good time to use it? That's a question. I think we get you a little closer is what we need to try and do somehow. It's only half cover here. I hate having you that close, only in half cover. So maybe what we'll move you for is, since you won't be on Overwatch, we're going to move you over here nearby for run and gun and hunker you. And see what happens. Only have a little bit of Overwatch. It'd be a lot more comforting if I had more Overwatch. In fact, the Purifiers moved agonizingly close. In fact, they're all clumped up now. Ooh, there goes the Stun Lancer.
It's all your fault.
Now I have a rocket shot. They are clumped nicely for a potential rocket. Let's see what that does for us. It's hard to pass it up. Scatter only 1%. I think this is where we got to use a rocket. We're going to make some hella noise. Oh my goodness, we're going to make some hella noise and see how many more come against us. But we can do a world of hurt on some of these guys over here. So let's bombs away. We destroyed some loot. We definitely did some damage over here. What have we got left standing? In fact, we've got the Purifier as the only one left standing. What that does, it leaves him as an easy kill for my sniper. But what do I do now, or what are my options now against the Stun Lancer? And it looks like it may be a little run and gun action by Guinan. Do I have a backup option just in case? How far can my Shinobi can't quite get up far enough to do anything reliable, so Guinan is going to be you that I'm going to count on right here for the Stun Lancer with your run and gun.
What's the
And
hurry?
hopefully we don't have any more activations over in that corner. No, we do not. And 100% shot. It should be enough even with minimal damage. So let's take out the Stun Lancer. We got a crit to boot just to make sure.
Could see why it might be hard for the little guy.
Alright, a stock, nothing exciting. And now we can go after the Purifier with a pretty definite 100%. Let's finish him off. Let's see if he explodes. Now, boy, does he explode. Are we making noise now, guys? Are we making noise now? Okay. Problem is, we've used one of our best mass grouped options, but how many? I guess we can't count on them to mass up that much more. Now we've killed 7, 10 to 12 is the amount of enemies we're looking at. So I think it's time we start making some headway towards the station we need to hack. And we'll probably overwatch you from there. Do we have any cover positions up on the roof? Not so much in a blue move, so we'll just do the blue move here. As we bring everybody else forward to help us out. Or at least everybody else forward that we can. Fred, you're the front lines here. We're gonna have to catch everybody else up. So let's just overwatch in case we activate next turn.
You have nothing to worry about, sir.
If they approach towards the noise here, at least we have some overwatch going and nothing. Boy, the flames are advancing. I think before we do too much pushing forward, because we'll may have some vision through those windows as we move forward. Do we have an access to drop down into that room from above? Or do we need to go through the doors? Looks like we need to go through these doors is what it's looking like. Let's get some movement forward and see what we can do to set ourselves up. I do not like the idea of using this as cover if we activate. So let's kind of move forward with our first. Let's get our shinobi out of there before potentially anything. We got cover on the side that way, so let's see if we activate moving towards that door. Nothing through the window, it would appear. So it should be safe, I think. I'm guessing we're going to have a pod inside there somewhere, either in this first room or in the room where we got a hack. They've got to be nearby. I'm thinking they've just got to be nearby. So let's see if we can get some more pushing forward. We're going to make some noise here. Let's see, Reginald, I think I'd like you on this corner. Let's try you right there. Be nice to be a little more stealthy at this point, but hey, I think they already know we're here. So Worf, a Q, with that in mind, I think we're going to run you up and hustle you up this way. Just to get some extra fire support ready in case we activate. And we got to do the same with Guinan. We need you up near the front lines as quick as possible. Of course, you don't have running gun at the moment, so we got to get you up there close. And I think it's necessary to get our sniper up there too, probably in this point. It'll give us the best bit of vision. Okay, we'll overwatch who we can. See if they come popping out of that door. I knew they'd be in there somewhere. I knew we'd be in there somewhere. We get a graze on the Viper. A Naha. Oh, we got two pods all at once. Two up, two down. That's what it looks like. Okay, we get an overwatch shot. We're doing the number on the Viper down below. So we have a 4 active right now. And we don't have any amazing... Let's see, we got definitely some sectoids, and somewhere in there we got that weakened Viper. What kind of movement do we get inside, and what kind of cover can we get? Now we may have... We have cover at this point. It's hard to tell if this is cover. That's standing right in the middle of the doorway. Because right here we're going to have vision, I believe. Oh, that's a closed door? Is that why coming to this point I don't have vision? I think what I'm going to do is come to this point with our shinobi and have him in place right here. They're going to know I'm in there because I'm going to be making noise coming through that door. Do they have a way? There is a way to get up roof access on us, so that's not good. Of course, we have a way to get our own roof access. And we would have vision from above right here to shoot down, but my shinobi's best weapon is up close with that blade, so let's see what we can do, or what kind of range we have here. Not quite what I want. So they wouldn't have, they'd have the ability to come out this door potentially. Let's do this. I'm going to get Reginald Barclay at this point.
I'll try.
We're going to open the door so I can better understand my positioning inside. So that is a closed door. So that way if I get my shinobi in here, I potentially, when I open the door, could have some flanks inside the building. Problem is, it's not with my strongest weapon available. So we'll have to think about that. They would also have access to come around, but they're not close up to be able to complete that flank, and I'm protected right in that corner. So I think I bring myself to this door to start with. And what do I have? I have some vision in the room now with Q, but I don't have a lot of options on how to use or to use anything. What kind of range do I have with grenades right now? It's not the range I really need where I'm standing at the moment. Now I obviously can get closer up this way. Will it be enough to give me enough range? It could definitely have an impact on the trooper, but probably nobody else if I were to get up close and throw a grenade, putting me in half cover. There's a loose Viper in there somewhere who would have decent aim. I don't think you have any shot from where you are, Reginald Barclay. No. So is my play to kind of try and break cover inside? Because I don't think they can in one move flank me if I'm standing outside the door to protect myself if they decide to come through the door. I'm wondering if that's the best play. I'm just don't reliably feel I know where they're going to move otherwise. Wow, wow, wow. I think maybe we're breaking line of sight and seeing what we can come up with. I don't like the idea of breaking line of sight, but let's see. We do have a sniper shot available, 75% against the sectoid there. That's the one. That's actually not a bad shot, especially if I take it with precision shot. The crit's only 22 though. But I like the idea of a 75% shot. Let's give it a go. And we do it. Look at that. Look at that. Now the question is it better for me to open the door now and be up against these guys with that trooper right there? Might be better for me to open the door now and see what my options are as far as maybe doing something with that grenade also, if that's a viable possibility. I'm going for it. I think it's also going to give me a vision of understanding where that Viper might be. But if he sucks me towards him, am I going to have many options to rescue either? Boy, oh boy, the questions abound. So I'm kind of thinking we hide behind, we play it behind cover here. Q, we're going to bring you up here on Overwatch in case they burst through the door. I hope I'm playing this right.
Good.
And then Guinan, we're just going to double move you. You won't be on Overwatch, but you're going to be up in range to use that shotgun next time. And then everybody else is on Overwatch for in case they come charging through that door. That's what I'm thinking. Q, you also, and Geordi, LaForge, close up and personal, right? If they come through that door, I can't get any closer than that with your weapon. So let's see, even though it's not the strongest weapon, it's a laser version, so it's stronger than it was.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, the Viper was up high. He missed. Does he have a shot back at us? No, it looks like a double move maybe. We got the sectoid coming through. Does he have a shot? They're all moving through. Oh, we did have a shot through the wall, I don't know how he got that angle, but he got something. We got a free reload, and we're gonna take it. And what comes as our best shot? 62%. I think now is the time we need to open this door to see what we're up against. What kind of options do we have now? We have some up close options big time. Maybe we take your grenade. Of course, that would get rid of the Naha, do some damage on everybody else, maybe take out the trooper. Let's just throw this grenade to thin their ranks. I think that's the best use of a grenade that we got. Yeah, I can't quite get all three, can I? Not quite. So we'll go for the option that gets us the most. Yeah, the Naha's weakened anyway. Let's see if we can take out the trooper and weaken the sectoid. If we're lucky, it blows away a little bit of that wall for our sniper to get a clean shot too. No such luck, but the trooper's gone. Now we should have options to take out everybody we need. Guinan, how close can you get up in there? You can get up close and personal with the sectoid, and my shinobi should be able to take care.
It was an empty death.
An empty, advanced expanded magazine. We like it better than the base. And we don't have a shot with you. We'll come back to you, LaForge, Data. And we're gonna have a little shinobi fun right now. And Blade Master does it. So our immediate, wait, what am I not, okay, it was a delay on that one active. It took a moment for that Viper to die. So now we got to worry about reinforcements that are going to be coming soon, and we also need to. Okay, that's over back in this other room. We got to get around here. Who we got left to move? We got to hustle to get back here, I think, to do some hacking. So let's just double move you here. I'm pretty sure with 11 that we've taken out all the pods that we're up against.
Target in range. Move to hack the command console.
We're definitely got to get our sniper up a little closer.
I will be there shortly.
And what have we got here to hack? We should be able to go right here. Let's see what we got. Hack the workstation. Well, no big odds of getting any info on this one. Let's just take the hack and get it done. All my best hacks are by my non-specialists. Does anybody notice that?
Status confirmed. We have control of the network tower. The signal is going out.
All right. Here I'm thinking we needed to evac still, but that's the end of the mission right there. We got through it with one soldier wounded that broke through Guinan's armor. I imagine she was the one hit. I was hoping that was just an armor shot though, but apparently it got her wounded in the process. That's not good. Guinan, actually I'll take this shot. Let's just change your position. And then let's do the same over there on the side. That's got to be you, Data. Is that you, Data, or is that you? Is that? Yeah, there we go. There we go. We got ourselves a tough guy pose right here. It's time to take Earth back. Let's take the photo. Successful run by the team. I'm not happy about that ding, especially from an angle I didn't think where they'd have sight on me, but there you go. You never quite know the line of sight, do you?
According to Advent officials, recent attack...
Here we go.
Hello, Commander. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of Resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
All right, the story is advancing.
New objective added.
We need to contact the Resistance in the Black Site region. Let's find out where this region is.
Command.
Our troops continue to exceed
9 days.
expectations while
Would
working
have
with
preferred to
limited
have her. I didn't not happy with that hit at the angle she got it at, but it's something we got to live with. So we got 3 promotions out of it. Guinan's been clutch for me in a lot of instances. It's going to hurt to lose her.
We're getting thin on manpower, Commander.
Yeah.
We should check with Resistance HQ for new recruits.
We're going to have to at least, she can at least be replaced by our newest addition. Our skirmisher at least, if we need to send her right out. And I think there is a mission we want to look at sending her right back out on. Potentially here.
I have to hand it to him. What these recruits lack in experience, they make up for in grit.
Yeah. Let's get out there and take a look. There was one more right
Local
as we
resistance
ended.
forces
Here we
in
go.
the area can get you into the site, but you will need to make contact with their network first. This is only the beginning, Commander.
Yeah, we don't seem
Your
to be near
leadership
this
will
black
be a
site.
beacon to our people across the globe.
And we have an incoming Resistance communication. We have the ability to assault the Advent facility. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I gotta assault the facility. If you give me a moment, let's hit assault this
Setting course
facility.
for Sector 10, Eastern
I don't know that we
United
have the
States.
force together that we need. If we can go up with 10, let's see what kind of infiltration it's talking about here. I need to be infiltrated to 100%. We only have 3 days, 16 hours on this. Wow. So let's hang on. I'm going to stop the mission at this point. I'm going to take a look at who we might have available to take out on this mission and see if it's doable. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Extremely heavy baseline. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can infiltrate this for 3 days and 16 hours. We would definitely need to be able to boost it by 2 days, 2 hours. And that's only with this team. Nah, I don't think we have the abilities to do this right now. I really don't. So let's back out. That's scary. It would be nice to be able to go in there right away. Let's take a look down at this mission that we just picked up before last time. No, that must not be it. That's expiring in 19 hours. I thought there was another one down here. Neutralize target. There's the one we could have gone on. Very light, get Advent's attention. I'm thinking that's the one we need to do in alternate to the one because we just don't have the strength right now. I can't believe we can't go out on that mission yet. I just want to keep charging forward. That's what I want. So let's get down here to this one, see if we can't put together a team for Operation Swamp Knife.
Setting course for the Mexican Regional Tract.
Okay, here I'm going to take a look at who we have available. We should have more available than what they populated with right here. But hang on, I'll be right back with the squad I choose, as long as it's possible. Okay, we're back with the team we're going to take out on this Operation Swamp Knife. We got a team of 6 we were able to take along and still meet our infiltration goal of 5 days, 21 hours, so we're able to over-infiltrate up to 107%. Our expected activity is very light, so a little higher than the extremely lights we've been having, but it's a solid team, and we get to take out for the first time. I'm going to have tough time with his last name, Exosus. We'll call him by his nickname, Death Knell. That's our skirmisher. So he's someone new we're taking out. Also, one of our Your Name Here soldiers has been taken, and a friend of mine, Toshi Manawa, we'll call him, the illusionist, is along to take over the assault position. With Guinan out, it felt like it'd be nice to have an assault along. So welcome, Toshi, to this mission. For the rest of the group, rounding it out, we have Q along as our technical. We have Reginald Barclay along as our ranger. Data is along as our sharpshooter. Geordi LaForge is our shinobi. The skirmisher, that'll be fun to try out a new soldier type and see how he does for us. And then Toshi Manawa will be along as our assault. So it's a nice solid team. I think we gave Toshi just to help him out the advanced magazine that we picked up on the last mission. So let's go infiltrate.
Sky Ranger
In position to drop.
I wish we could have put together and had more time to go against those headquarters. We'll just have to wait for another chance to come along, I hope, where we can do that. So let's start our infiltration here. We should have another mission, yeah, smash and grab coming up very, very soon. We will, let's see, we have a lot of intel. What do we have? We just don't have a lot of the funds we need for the radio tower. What else have we got to do? I think we're just going to scan. In fact, why don't we shake it up a little bit? What does our resistance look like over here? We're heavy on recruit over in the western sector. I think we're going to switch back to intel now that our strength is lower up there. Do we have anybody available as a Haven advisor? It doesn't look like we have. Rank too low until we don't have any Haven advisors available, and I don't want to pull from our pool of scientists and engineers. But I think it's time now that the strength and vigilance is low back in the west that we start looking for intel up there also. Our strength is rising. That's strength 2 and strength 2 and Haven. So our strength levels aren't ridiculous at the moment. In fact, we'll just to get us up to Yankee, the smash and grab mission coming up, we'll just scan a little bit longer down here. Let's see, Operation Demon Breach, 98% infiltrated. So why? I think what we're going to have to do is look at boosting infiltration there, because enemy readiness being guarded and only being infiltrated to 98% doesn't sound like what we were planning on when we originally sent out our infiltration. So seeing as how I'm fortunately sitting on a lot of intel, I think we can afford to boost this one, Operation Demon Breath. So let's boost it for a cost of 25, and that gets us down to vulnerable and extremely light, and we're going in now because I think this is the one, Operation Demon Breath. Isn't this the one that has, I don't see it here, but I could have sworn we have one coming up with a lost activity. So let's view the squad that'll be going out next episode. On this mission we have Wesley Brain Trust Crusher, William #1 Riker, Benjamin Mystic Gonwar, Jean-Luc Picard, Jake Teardrinker Solomon. So it's a nice little team that we've had success for in the past, and then we have another soldier bond available that we put together here too. So that's what's coming up, guys. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from Western Kentucky. Come back and join me and see if we can grab some resources to allow us to build some of these radio relays coming up. And thanks, as always, for choosing my videos to watch. I appreciate your support. Thank you.